but I would like a hint of what's going on. You do have a phone, yes? Of course. I guess I forgot to turn it back on. So, ladies first, how did it go? Actually, it went great. The coach initially thought I was a little short, but she put me in attack and I made some great points. In fact, at one point, I kind of felt like I was carrying my team. Nice, so you feel confident? They definitely knows me, no way they cannot have. Of course, I don't know if it's really enough. Nonsense, they'd be stupid not to take you. Sounds like you did good today, well done. Thank you, so don't leave me hanging, how did it go? Well, I scored 2, I assisted another. They made an offer to me on the spot. You're kidding. Haha, do I look like I'm kidding? We did it. Well, I think you did it by yourself. Are you nuts? I was so nervous about trials coming up. Having you in my corner, it really helped. So I want to thank you, and to celebrate, let's go to protein. Alright, je kunt dan more about the offer when we're there. Dit verloopt al direct heel anders. Kenji. Well hey, there you two. Sit. Not seen you both in a while, what's new? You're looking at the newest star for FC Tokyo right here. Whoa, is it right, Yuichi? Now, I have not signed the paperwork yet, but they did make me an offer. No kidding, well congratulations, and hey, it's on me today, not every day I get to cook for a professional athlete now. Don't be silly, Kenji. No, I insist, you two sit and enjoy. After saying this, he immediately turned around and resumed his work in the kitchen. His body language plainly said the conversation was over. So tell me more about the offer. Well, it's in line with what I expected. It's pretty low to start, but it's a job. I get bonuses for scoring. I'm not guaranteed first team time, of course. I'm a rookie still, so I have lots of proving to do. The journey isn't over, and of course my agent has to look over it for any issues. You have an agent?
Yeah.
Everyone in my sport does. It's just how it's done. But still, you're going to sign? I think so, yeah. Even if other offers do come in, they'd have to be pretty special in order to top this. Well, that's still great, and you get what you wanted. You get to stay in Tokyo. Exactly, I mean, I'm still going to go to the rest of my trials. You never know what opportunities may come in. I still need to do more for mine too. Exactly, but we'll see where we are next week, and I'll make my decision. It's kind of expected that you don't actually sign until after the trials anyway. I raised my glass of mango soda up to toast. Here's to our success. To our success. Our glasses clinked together and I quickly kissed him on the cheek. Hey, no fair. Sorry to keep you waiting. Enjoy. Itadakimasu. Let's eat. Ik heb geen idee of ik het nou goed gezegd, maar oké, dat maakt niet uit. We spent the next 2 weeks doing tryouts. It was a busy time. We'd still agreed to keep ourselves focused on the task at hand while we complete each session. Of course, I cooked more, and there were a few more kisses here and there. Still, I couldn't shake the thought of how hot it was the first night. I just want to jump on top of him, but I know I'd have to restrain myself. Het begint moeilijker voor mij te worden nu om te praten, nu het alweer... ik weet niet hoe lang aan het recorden ben, maar oké. After all, it was me who suggested it. The trials went well. Eventually, I'd completed sessions with the Rockets, the Saka Blazers, Okayama, Heisa Springs, the Quincy's, and the Kushawi Arrows. Of all of them, I still had my hopes pinned on the Rockets. Not only they were the closest team, but I really liked their coaching style. Even though their coach may have felt me short, the coaching team were direct in the communication and more honest than the others. The line coach even gave me a hint of the performance by saying good job as I swapped out for another player. This gave me a lot of hope that I'd be getting a call from them over the next couple of days. Most teams had now completed the trials, and so I hope to hear from them soon. Yuichi on the other hand received another 2 offers, one from Team in Cope, another one from Okinawa. He said they're both too far, so he did decide to accept the offer from FC Tokyo. In fact, he's going to sign the contract today. He said that if I keep an eye on the local soccer news, I might even see his picture. Sometimes I forget just how big soccer is here. Next to baseball, it's one of the top sports in Japan. I doubt I have make it to the sports section in the local newspaper. Well, I'm back. How did it go? No, it was fine. The formal stuff was over pretty quickly. The rest was a few interviews and a photo op with the manager. And hey, new shirt. It looks good on you. White though. That's their away color? Yeah, that's right, but thank you. So, what happens now? Well, it's still off-season, but pre-season training begins next week. I'm expected to report at the training field for 7 AM sharp every day of the week. So, I'm so excited for you. Did you get to meet anyone else? There was another player signing there, Honda-san. He plays in defense. I met him a long time ago, so it was good to see him again. Apart from that, no. I guess I'll be meeting everyone on the first day of training. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to hearing good news from you soon, too. No calls today, I assume? Nope, nothing yet. But it's still early, there's still time. Yeah, exactly. I tried to believe Yuichi, I really did. Truth is, with each passing day, the likelihood of an offer diminished. There's definitely some time. Still time. But I have a gut feeling that that things aren't going to work out. Look, why don't we have... Look, why don't we take your mind off things? Let's get out tonight and celebrate. What do you have in mind? Well, a friend of mine told me about this new club not too far from here. Apparently it's really classy. There's live DJ there every night too. I think it could be a lot of fun. Have a few drinks, enjoy the last few days of summer before the rework begin, you know? Do I have to dress up? Well, I suppose you don't have to, but... No, I wanted a cute excuse to get myself dolled up. It's been a long time and I want to look good for you. No need to do it for me, you know? I find you attractive even if you are a paper bag from the grocery store. Silly, I want to. Well, okay, I guess I can make a bit of an effort too. Well, you do tend to wear soccer jerseys a lot. Hey, they're comfortable. I'm not complaining, I'll go take a shower and get myself ready. Well, alright, this is going to be a fun night. Absolutely. As Yuichi searched for directions to the club on his phone, I couldn't help but admire his look. His clothes were smart, yet simple, nothing flashy, no bling, jewelry or flourishes. It was stylish though, it suited him well. What? He glanced up from his phone and obviously saw me checking him out. What? I'm allowed to look, you know. Is it right? That's right, you look very handsome. Oh please, I put in comparison to your beauty. You can be so cheesy sometimes. I mean it though. Did you find the place? Yep, we get off of Shinjuku and it's a couple of streets away from the station. Oh, that's not far at all. Nope, shall we get going? Yuichi offered me his arm. Yes. I linked my arm through his and walked by his side as we headed to the train station. This place does look fun. There's a ton of people dancing up by the stage. The music is awesome. It's not a crazy techno, but it's pretty chill. And has a good beat. So, what do you think? I like it. Good idea. Want a drink? Sure, I'll take a lemon chai. Coming right up. It's a little loud in here. You definitely got to raise your voice. Not really much you can do to avoid it though. Here you go. Thanks. So did you want to go and dance? Dance? I'm more a stand at the back and watch kind of guy. Oh come on, you took us to a dance club. No way, I'm not taking no for an answer. Of dance club eigenlijk. So I grabbed him by his hand and led him closer to the stage. I could immediately see why he was insistent. He didn't seem to have a natural affinity for dancing. So I quickly finished my drink and put my arms up around his neck. I leaned in a little closer and whispered, just follow my lead. I figured if we were together, it would make it a little easier on him. He started matching his movements to mine as we danced to the beat. I kept us in rhythm, and he moved his hands onto my waist. It felt good, so I let him. Then the song changed, a little bit more up-tempo. I recognized it. It was a popular song, but it seemed a bit different, some kind of remix. When the song changed, Yuichi seemed to get a little lost. I held up my hand and motioned for him to come back. He walked up to me and I put his hands back on my waist. Once I was sure he was in rhythm, I turned around so my back was facing him. He still had his hand on my hips. I gently pressed into him, reaching my arm behind me and running it through his hair before turning around and kissing him. Those are quite the moves. Where'd you learn to do that? Yuka. We used to go out for drinks, and she danced wherever a good song came on. I guess I learned pretty fast then. Also, I'm getting a little hot though. Can we take a break? Well, yeah. Let's go put your jacket in the coat check and grab another drink. We stayed and danced and drank for a good 2 or 3 hours. At one point, we were dancing close and kissing, and I swore I could feel him against me. Just the thought of it turned me on. Did you want another drink? I could go for another, what about you? I could too, but I was also thinking of going home with you. Well, I see. Well, actually, I kinda prefer that. Let's go and get a coat. Then we can get going. Okay. I started to get a little nervous while I waited for him. I had never been with anyone before. Hell, I barely kissed anyone before him. I wonder if he was, or what he. I wonder if he has, or what he'll expect from me. We got home very quickly. There weren't many people around this late at night. Yuichi got some drinks from the fridge, and we sat down together. That was fun. I had a really good time tonight. Me too. I'm still impressed by your dance moves. Thanks for not laughing at me or anything. Are you kidding? You got the hang of things pretty fast. Well, hard not when you're dancing, when you're doing the rhythm for me. I guess so. Seriously though, you were so sexy. He leaned in and kissed me. His lips were soft, and I could taste a little liquor on his breath. So I leaned onto him, placed my hands on his chest. I couldn't stop myself. We both became completely wrapped up in a moment, kissing each other and taking off our gloves. I stood up for a moment to take off my dress. You're so fucking hot, Aya. Once again, he'd taken my arms and pushed me up against the wall. Hello?
Hi.
It feels like we've been here before.
Deja vu, perhaps?
Well, this is where we left off last time.
Very true. And what about this time?
I've never known. I've never done anything like this. I couldn't find the words. My face went bright red. I was so embarrassed. All kinds of paranoid thoughts entered my head again.
I get it. It's okay. You trust me?
Yes.
Then follow my lead, Aya.
Right then he leaned back in and kissed me. I went a little weak at the knees, and I gave in to the passion of the moment. I woke up when the sun started shining through the window. I had slept like the dead. If I ever can't sleep, I now have a pretty good cure. I decided to kiss him and wake him up. What are you doing? Waking me up, silly. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Sorry, I get a little groggy in the mornings. I'm not much of a morning person. Oh, I'm okay with that. So instead, I just shared his warmth and lid next to him for a while. So, last night was fun. Yes, it was. We can do it again, right? Let me wake up first. I don't mean right now, silly. Well, about that. I know you were supposed to move back at home after the trials and everything. But maybe you'd like to stay. Stay?
Yeah.
Stay here. Be my girlfriend. Live with me. I know it sounds crazy, but now that I have you, I never want to let you go. You say some cheesy things sometimes, you know that? Yeah, I know. I'm not good at stuff. You must be okay at it. If I wasn't your first, right? No. Someone I know. Do you need to be concerned? Of course not. She was how I lost my virginity, that's all. He obviously didn't want to go into detail. Perhaps he was embarrassed, or even ashamed. I decided I didn't want to press any further. I was a wreck the first time I spoke to you, you know? Really? You seemed pretty confident to me. Oh sure, I can act like it, but on the inside I was petrified. You're too cute. Hey, I'm being serious here. I always say cheesy things or speak my mind a little too openly. It tends to put people off me, I guess. But I like that about you. You tell it like it is. You don't sugarcoat things to people. That kind of honesty is a good thing in my book. Huh? You really think so? Yeah, so I think I will stay. At least for the time being. Really? Really. Truthfully, I wanted to stay all along. I'd enjoyed cooking with him, having someone to spend my evenings with. I think I was a bit lonely before. With mom going to work in the evenings, I was always at home by myself. Now I have Yuichi to come home to. So, you want to be my girlfriend? Only if you've been my boyfriend. Deal. We stayed in bed, cuddling for another 30 minutes. We didn't say much. I think we were both just happy and content. I hoped every day would be like this from now on. Eventually I felt hungry, so we got dressed and I made some natto and rice for us. So what you want to do today? Wanna try it again? Wanna try that again when your mouth isn't full, honestly? Sorry, what did you want to do today? Well, I said I'd call Ari after trials ended. She wanted to go to the gate with me. Oh, you didn't want to do something together? Well, of course, but I kind of promised her. Besides, we can't spend every moment together, can we? I suppose not. Well, I can always drop by the gym. Gotta stay in shape before pre-season training. That's the spirit.
Alright.
In that case, I'll take off now. See you later. Have fun with your friend. He leaned in and kissed me on the cheek and made his way out. It really felt like we were a real couple now. I can't wait to tell her about it later. Huh? My phone is ringing. Maybe it's Ari. Hello? Hi, Mizuki-san. This is Coach Akimoto from the Rockets. Oh, hello. Oh my god, could this be it? I wanted to call you and speak to you about your tryout. I thought you were fantastic. Regardless of your height, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we've already signed one forward this season, and the board won't let me sign anymore. It was a tough choice between you two, and I would have gladly signed you both. I see. I know you're disappointed, I am too, but please come and try out again next year. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? I'll do anything. It's not my mind that needs changing, it's a financial decision. Okay, I guess I understand. Thank you for the opportunity. I wasn't expecting that, in a way. Dat made it so much harder. Voor mij zitten ze dan te kiezen. Voor mij hebben ze dan gekozen tussen Nanami en Aya. Of Ebihara en Mizuki. Wat even op die manier te zeggen. Ik denk dat dat was. Het hoeft niet per se zo te zijn. To know that I was so close, but still didn't have a spot. I'm kind of floored. I want to play more than anything. I mean, it's what I set my heart on. I finally found something I was passionate about. I mean, what am I going to do? Do I look for a job? Try and go back into school? Try it again next year? Maybe I should talk with Ari about it. I'd arranged to meet Ari here at the gate. I got there a little early seeing as Yuichi's apartment is close by. So I decided to walk around to see what toys are in the UFO catchers today. There's some really cute anime show stuffies in one machine. The positioning is really good too. A common misconception about these machines is that you try to pick the items up. The claw sucks and usually won't hold the weight, so it's better to knock things instead. I saw a video online once how to do it, and it made it so much easier.
Aya!
Ari screamed up, ran up and hugged me. It's been a long time since you've done that. It's good to see you. How have you been? I've been really good actually, really good. Oh, is this about your guy? I guess it is. We're officially a couple now. What? When did this happen? Just this week. It's all been a little sudden. On top of that, we're living together too. What? Where? In his apartment. We actually live really close by. It's why I got here before you. That seems kind of quick, Aya. I know, but he's a really nice guy. He's sweet, kind, and totally hot. Does that mean... yeah, it means what you think it means, Ari. You're such a pervert, Aya. Oh, knock it off, Ari. So, what did you want to do today? Catch my stuffies?
Yeah!
But I also just want to play some games with you. Maybe some fighting games? You know I suck at them, right? Yeah, but I just miss playing them is all. You know me, I don't get a lot of time to myself. How is all of that going anyway? Okay, I guess. Things got worse a little while ago, and although there are nurses that come round once a day, they don't stay for long. Things got to a point where I needed to stay at home more often. So I do. I told you I was quitting school. Last week I made it official. Now I work evenings. Oh, what are you doing? I'm working the liquor store. It's okay, but you get lots of weird drunk guys coming in. Ah, yeah, that must be a problem. Yeah, the manager has had to come kick them out sometimes. I feel bad for causing him a problem though. Don't be silly, it's not your fault. I'm sure there are just as many weird drunks coming in when you're not there. I guess, oh, what about the volleyball tryouts? How did it go? I didn't get a spot. I'm sorry. Thanks, I mean, I don't know what to do. I want to play more than anything. I had no idea you were this serious about it. Yeah, it was something I guess. I realized it was something I guess I realized more recently, but still. Now I don't know what to do. I'll do anything to keep playing. I don't really know how I can help you. I don't really know how I can help. But if you feel that way, then keep trying. You make it, I know it. Thanks. Now let's get some things. I felt like I understood Avery's struggles a little better. She certainly has a lot on her plate. It's definitely something that would weight me down. We ended up playing games and trying to catch things for a good few hours. I was really glad we got to talk about volleyball, and she's right, I can't give up yet. She said she'd try to get me a job in the store if I want to, but of course I don't really know what to do about all that yet. I suppose I have to talk with Yuichi later to see if he can come up with a game plan. After we finally managed to catch one of the cute anime stuffies, Ari said she had to get back home so she could get ready for work. We promised to stay in touch, and I really wanted to. Going to the arcade with her was so little, but seemed to help her so much. I would do that for her anytime I could. After I went back to the apartment to see Yuichi. Vorige keer, toen je hier naartoe ging in de eerste instantie, dan had je echt dat hele grim muziekje. En nu is het gewoon een hele vrolijke muziekje nog steeds dus. Het is nog steeds goed. There you are, I was wondering where you went. Hi, I was at the cave with Ari. We had pretty bad luck on the UFO catches today. I see, well glad you're home. Are you hungry? I was going to make some eggs. That sounds good, thank you. Actually, I kind of want to talk to you. No? Well, I got a call from the Rockets and they're not going to sign me. They said they like me and to try again next year. Huh? That's too bad. Well, surely you get a call from another team, right? Well, perhaps. But really I was thinking the Rockets might be my only chance. But it leaves me with a dilemma, and I don't know if I can stay with you now. What? Why? Well, because I don't know if I need to go... I don't know if I need to get a job. What I'm going to do now? I was kind of banking on being over the place. Yeah, but you might still get a No, Yuichi, I won't. And I'm fucking scared, okay? I want to play professionally more than anything, and now I can't. I've had enough at this point, and I started crying. I was really breaking down, and it felt like everything was falling apart. I've let you down, I've let myself down, now I'm not useful to anyone. Yuichi moved closer and held me tight. Okay, I get it. Listen, there's no pressure. With what the club will be paying me, I can easily afford this place for myself. That way you can take your time and figure things out. The important part is I have you here. But you shouldn't have to look after me or anything. I can take care of myself, you know. Hey, I know you can, but let me help, okay? Just to give you a little breathing room. That way you can think about what you really want to do, okay? Yeah? Okay, thanks Yuichi. You're welcome, now sit yourself down, food is almost ready. We sat and ate, and I tried to relax for the rest of the evenings, but just couldn't quite manage it. Yuichi tried his best of course, he even offered me to give him a massage. But I just felt a little out of sorts. I said to give Mom a call and arranged to come over before she had to work sometime this week. I didn't tell her what I was going to stay with Yuichi, but also talk about what could potentially do next. All I know right now is that I still desperately want to play. I just laid down to go to sleep. I rest my mouth and Yuichi says, the sound of his heartbeat soothes me to sleep. Mijn spraak is awful aan worden. When I woke up, Yuichi had already gone. It was already 9 AM and today was his first day of training with his new team. I arranged to see Mom later on today. She needs time to sleep after all. So I spent the morning just kinda sitting around. In a way, it felt like I ended up right where I started. I was bored and on my own. I hadn't read in a while, so I had a nice hot shower and sat down to read and cool off. I just made myself some coffee and some rice and eggs. The time just sort of vanished. Soon enough, it was 12 o'clock. Time to head back home and chat with my mom. The house looked the same as it always did. As much as I think I took care of everything around the house, it's clear Mom was okay without me. Well, apart from the gigantic pile of dirty laundry. Hiya, good morning. Good morning, how have you been? Oh, finally, working, sleeping, the usual. Oh, I actually got my nails done last week, what do you think? She had an artistic manicure done, with a cute flower design painted on her top nail. I actually wondered if that's something I should do. I can't remember having ever gone to the manicure. It's really cute, Mom. Shall I make some tea? Sure, make tea. Now come sit down and tell me what you've been doing. Did any team calls yet? Just one. It was close, but I didn't get a spot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Expect any more? Not really. I think that's probably it. So much for my big volleyball career, you know. I was supposed to work out a little differently than this. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. What about your guy friend? How did he do? He got signed. His first practice is today, actually. Well, hey, that's something. Yeah, I'm really happy for him. I grabbed a teapot and a couple of cups and sat down at the table with Mom. As you can tell, I was a little down in the dumps because she hugged me as I sat down. It's okay, yeah. You've got plenty of options. Have I? I mean, I want to stay living with Yuichi, but I have no idea what to do. Okay, we'll talk about the first part in a moment. But there's a lot you can do. You could get a job. Why not apply to a college? What would I do at college? What else? Sports, silly. Sports? Well, yeah, you obviously enjoy it. You don't have to be a player, you know. You can be a coach, a fitness trader, anything you want. Huh? You know, in all this time, it never crossed my mind. See? Your mom isn't as stupid as she thought, huh? But enough about that. Tell me about Yuichi. My eyes lit up for a split second. I have to admit, I quite like talking about him, getting to show him off, so to speak. He's really nice. He's kind, sweet, and yeah, he's cute too. He said I could even live with him while I find something else to do. Wow, that's a little sudden. You guys have been using pro. Yes, Mom, I get it. Alright, I get it already. No babies. No babies, good. But you like him that much you want to stay, huh? Yeah, I think I do. Well then, who might stand you away, honey? But you better come home and see me sometimes. Actually, I was thinking we could go to Romanica sometimes together. Really? You're kidding? No. You've never been into girly things like that. You want to impress your new guy, is that it? Well, maybe a little, but I figured I should improve my image a bit. Well look, honey. Take care. Wow. Come take a look through my collection here and see if there's anything you want. Mom, that's not asking. We spent the next hour or so trying to different makeup and beauty products together. I had a really good time and smelled like the perfume counter at a department store by the time we were done. Still, it's nice to be able to do something like this together. We've never really had any interest we could bond over. After it finished, I decided to pack a few more clothing items and head back to Yuichi's to make some dinner. Though I suppose it's not Yuichi's place anymore, it's also mine. That was a nice feeling to have, and I thought about it the whole way back. There you are, I was wondering where you were. I was over at Mom's, grabbing a few things. Oh, so you told her you were staying. Well, that's great. She took the news okay? Yeah, we actually had a really good time. I'm glad, so I have a lot to tell you about from today. Yeah? Everything go well? Oh, completely. I met all the guys on the team. We sat down with the manager and went over expectations for the season. Then the coach ran us through some passing drills. I got paired up with the star striker, Daisuke Chiba. He's a really cool guy. I think you'll like him a lot. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed so much. I mean, there's a lot of work ahead for us, but team finished in a bad position last year, and there haven't been many first team signings this year. So we're really gonna have to work hard, but I'm up for the challenge. That's the spirit. I know you do well. Talking of working hard, I think I finally figured out an idea of what to do. Oh, you did? Yeah, I'm gonna go to college to study sport, maybe sports medicine. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I want to maybe get into being a fitness coach or something. I had to chat with Mom, and she made a suggestion. I do enjoy it a lot. Training with Grandpa over the summer training with Grandpa over the summer shows me that. Well, you're right, and I can't deny the routines you do work. They certainly help me during trials. The only problem is, I have to research. I think classes have already started this year. Maybe there's somewhere I can jump part way through. I just don't know. It's okay. Take all the time you need. You'll figure it out, I'm sure of it. Did you want to eat something? I'm starving. I'm not surprised. Let's get you fat, shall we? In the meantime, all I can do is cook for him. Well, I'm okay with that. He's being so supportive about this. And the least I can do is support him back. Alright, today I really needed to look at these college courses. Laptop at ready, I'll find something. First, Tokyo U. Well, I'm not meaning those entry requirements. What about the smaller college? Tokyo is probably expensive anyway. Looks like Western has some courses. They have a winter program start too. Interesting, I'll have to drop by and talk to them. Well, that's an option. So I grabbed some coffee and kept looking. There were a whole bunch of courses at smaller colleges. Some part-time, some with different start dates. Definitely a lot of options out there. I set up some days and times to visit the campuses and talk with their counselors. Oh, and Yuichi said the club is having an open practice day today. I can sit in the stands and watch them train. I better get myself showered and dressed so that I make it before practice is over. So this is the FC Tokyo Stadium, huh? They must get a lot of internal viewers. Lots of the signs are in English. I guess soccer truly is a global sport. I mean, local volleyball teams don't even have the shirt sponsors or anything like that. Oh, there he is. Looks like the coach is putting him through some training drills right now. There aren't many other people here, but I guess most people will be working right now. Still, it's nice being able to see him in his new shirt, doing what he loves to do. I got a tea to go on while I was here, so I can just sit there on the stands for a while. After about 10 minutes, Yuichi noticed me and ran up to the stands. Hello, you. Well, hi, fancy seeing you here. Come with me. Okay. Yuichi led me onto the pitch to introduce me to some of the players. Looks like practice was over, so the other players were heading to the dressing rooms. Hey, this is my girlfriend, Aya. Hey, nice to meet you. It felt kind of nice to be introduced to as his girlfriend. We didn't have many friends in common, and I guess this is the first social thing we've done together. Hi, nice to meet you too. You're a striker as well? He's the best. I've got a lot to learn still, but I know I'll learn a lot from you, Daisuke. Thanks. Your girl's cute, Yuichi. Isn't she though? I'm gonna get changed. Coming? Sure, I'll meet you back here in 10 and we can get lunch if you like. Okay. Yuichi kissed me on the cheek and headed over with Daisuke. Daisuke didn't seem to care that I was here. He told Yuichi I was cute right in front of me. It felt a little weird. When Yuichi is gotten changed, we headed for lunch together. So what you think of Daisuke? He seems nice enough.
Yeah.
He's great. He's the team's all-top goal scorer. He's won MVP for the last 3 years. That's impressive. Yeah, I now can learn a lot of him. I'm really lucky to be in the position I'm in. You're enjoying training then? Oh yeah, it's great getting to know everyone. Coach works as hard, but there's a lot of pressure to do better this year. We've only got another couple of weeks before our pre-season friendly games, so I really have to work hard. Yeah, I guess I've got to work hard too. I found some places where I can do courses. Really? Well, that's great news. I still think you've been an excellent fitness coach. Thanks. I mean, it's not ideal, but I'd rather do that I'd rather do that if I can't play at all. Jesus, mijn spraak. That's the spirit. You do great. I just know it. Thanks. Oh, so I was thinking. We haven't really been around people together. I realized meeting Daisuke was the first time you ever introduced me as your girlfriend. Huh? I guess you're right there. Did you maybe want to come for dinner with my mom? I think you two, we really get along. That way I can show you off a little bit. Sure, set it up. It'd be nice to see her. To meet her. You talk about her a lot after all. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we've been through a lot together. Okay, I'll arrange it. The aroma of the food was getting too much to handle for both of us. We both stopped talking and immediately finished off our beef bowls. It's always good. It's always good. Sure is. I really like that we still come here. It's kind of like where we had the first date. I guess it is, huh? Should we get going? We went home and snuggled for the rest of the evening. Of course, one thing led to another. We just couldn't keep our hands off each other. I suppose it's still all new and exciting. I really don't mind. I was happy to be able to spend so much time with him. We decided to go and have a dinner with my mom later that week. Yuichi's friendly games are coming up soon, so we didn't want to be busy and unable to find the time. I look okay, right? Of course, you look great. Why are you nervous?
Yeah.
Maybe a little. I mean, I've never done a meet the family sort of thing before. Oh, you'll be fine. My mom was kinda unique. I'm more nervous about meeting your family. They love you. No problem there. Everyone on the team likes you too. Oh yeah? Well good. I am awesome after all. Yes you are. We're both pretty awesome. Right on. So... Oh, should we bring some wine or something? Perhaps that's a good idea. Let's grab some before we get on the train. Doing things like this together was really nice. It felt so normal, like we were a real couple, which we are. As normal as an unemployed girl living with a soccer star can be, I guess. Mom. Huh? Ah yeah, wait. Ah, that's today. Wait there. Mom went into the bathroom, presumably to get ready. I guess she forgot we were coming over. So, take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. I'll get the wine into the fridge. Okay, so this is your home, huh? Yep, lived here all my life. Wow, that's impressive. You've never lived anywhere else? Nope, always been here. I'm jealous. Sorry to keep you waiting. Holy crap, that was fast, even for her. I guess she learned how to get ready in record time. I'm Aya's mom, Ryoko. You must be Yuichi? Yes mom, nice to meet you. Oh please call me Ryoko, or mom if you prefer. Mom! Oh, I'm just being friendly, Aya. Besides, you were pretty serious already, right? It's cute, I'm happy for both of you. So, did you want to cook, Aya, or shall we order in? I can cook. That would be excellent, I love your cooking. That gave me and Yuichi more time to get to know each other. I'll get you both some wine then, and I'll get started. This was a little surreal for me, having Yuichi in my house. I always enjoyed cooking for him, and for mom too. It feels like a real family. So Yuichi, do you have any older brothers? No, I'm only child. A shame, what about an older player on the team perhaps? Know any eligible bachelors? Mom, are you kidding? I'm just being friendly. A friendly mouse, drink your wine and be normal. Wow. I can't believe you speak to your mother like that. Honestly. Put a sock in it, mom. You have to excuse Yuichi, she gets a sense of humor from me, you know. You know, it's all starting to make more sense. Now. Hey. Yuichi, you alright? More wine? Absolutely. They got along really well. It helps we have a similar sense of humor, I guess. We ate a ton of food. We all had lots of wine and sake. Ik heb nooit waarschijnlijk goed kunnen uitspreken, maar oké. And had a great time. It really was wonderful. It felt so normal. So, before we leave, I want to tell you something, Aya. Oh? So today at work I had a chat with our chief medical officer at the club. He said they're looking for a junior fitness coach to help with the training routines for the player and liaising with the medical staff. So I mentioned you, and he said he'd meet with you. Wait, are you serious? Of course. Wow, that's great news. More sake, whatever. I mean, won't that be weird? Working in the same place? I don't think so. Besides, why bother going to school when you can get real experience? I suppose you're right. So you meet with him? Yeah, of course. Great, I'll get it all set up. I'll go to the bathroom and we can get going, okay? Psst, yeah, he's a keeper, I like him. Yeah, I'm not about to let him get away. You better not, or I might have to take him for myself. Oh, mom. I'm going to miss you, though, Aya. Let's do something together next week, okay? Okay. We said goodbyes and headed home. I had no idea Yuichi was planning, and I'm nervous even thinking about the potential interview. What a day, I'm exhausted. Yuichi won't be back for a while. One of his friendly matches is happening today. It's not a public match, and just for fitness. Besides, I have a meeting with the club staff today. I was really surprised at how it went. The facilities are really new, and there's a lot of expensive gym and training equipment. I guess they don't spare any expense for the pros. Then out of nowhere, Coach Nagosama asked if I could join next week. He said they were understaffed, and as the season was so important, having more hands available is better for the team. So in about 4 days, I'll be starting working as a junior fitness trainer at FC Tokyo. I really owe a lot to Yuichi for putting in a good word for me. I'm going to head for the grocery store and get some nice meat and get some drinks for tonight. We have to celebrate.
There she is. How did everything go?
Immediately I ran over to him, jumped on him and hugged him. He held me up as I wrapped my legs around his waist and kissed him. I got the job.
Of course you did. Congratulations.
Thank you. So, I got some treats for us. We can celebrate tonight.
Alright!
So, how's the game?
We won, of course. I mean, it was a warm-up against a team in a lower division. But I set up Daisuke with a nice assist.
Good job. You feeling excited for the first game?
Yeah, the first game of the season is really important one, actually. It's a title defense.
Wait, what? I thought that stuff all happened at the end of the season.
Usually, yes, but this is a charity competition held every year. As we currently hold the title, it's up to us to defend it. The game is at the end of next week, against Shimazu Pulse.
Well, I'll definitely be there for it. I'll be staff after all. I'm going to be nice to be able to travel with you and watch all of your games.
Yeah, that will be nice.
I've got to go and get some new clothes actually. I don't have expensive sports wardrobe and my volleyball clothes won't work.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But why don't you get some other clothes too?
Well, I don't really have the budget for that sort of thing just yet.
Well, I can help with that. You know, you should really take a page from your mom's book. She's always well dressed. I mean, t-shirts are cute and all, but you could always use a few outfits.
Wait, what are you saying?
Well, you know, we're not students anymore. We're professionals. With that comes a certain expectation.
Expectation?
Well, yeah, we're going to be photographed. People will know who we are. People would write bad things about you.
Are you saying that what I wear isn't good enough?
Well, it's not that I think that, but don't you want to look good in the press?
Yuichi, I don't care about the press. I think I look fine.
And you do, but a few new outfits couldn't hurt, right?
It really hurt my feelings by saying this stuff. Like I wasn't good enough, or pretty enough for his expectations. Like he expected me to be on the cover of magazines or something. Look, Yuichi, I'm not some trophy girlfriend to show off to your friends, you know. I'm just me. Is that not good enough for you? I'm not changing how I dress for anyone. Not you, not the press. Why should I have to? I don't look bad. Where is this even coming from? My hurt feelings turned into rage. I let my words fly at Yuichi. I was so mad. He never made any comments like this before. I can't believe you're even saying things like this to me, Yuichi.
I'm sorry. I really screwed up, didn't I? Sometimes I have a bit of a problem keeping my ego in check. People have always just handed stuff to me. The spot at FC Tokyo, money. I've always had it given to me with barely any effort. The only thing I've had to work at is an image, or persona. I have to look successful at all times. It's like, they always give free stuff to movie stars, right? It's not like they need the money, but they give it to them anyway. It's the same for me, and, well, it goes to my head sometimes. I love you, Aya. I think you're beautiful. Thank you for helping me stay grounded. I don't know how I'd handle the fame and money that's going to come without you. I'm so sorry.
Yuichi. Right then, I had a wake-up call. Things weren't always going to be perfect, neither was Yuichi. The truth is, we moved in together very quickly. There's a lot of us to learn about each other, not all of it's nice. But he's the sort of guy who's willing to accept his faults, to learn from them. It's probably what makes him such a good player, but it makes me happy to know that even if we fight, we'll be able to make up. I'm sorry too.
Don't be. I was an ass. You went through all the trouble of cooking for me, and I insulted you. Besides, I like your cat shirt. It's cute on you.
Thank you. Thanks. Shall we eat? Wait and went to sleep fairly quickly afterwards. You wish you had to be up for practice today, after all. But I put my arm around him as we fell asleep. Today I was leading a fitness class for the first team. I'd already been given a couple of days to get used to the facilities, meet the staff and the players, that sort of thing. Now the head coach wanted me to demonstrate exercises that would help keep the players fit on days off. Alright everyone, get around. I think I've made it from here, but in case you don't know me, I am Mizuki. Today the coach asked me to share some fitness tips that you can do in 30 minutes at home, even on your days off. Now I know some of you might do weights or running when you're at home, and that's great. This is supposed to replace that, but augment it. This is to make sure you're all treating all your muscles evenly and fairly and keeping general level health. Come and grab a mat and we get started. A mat? Are we doing yoga? We'll be doing some pilates exercises as part of the session today. Alright, the best way to start any day is with some pilates exercises. No, this isn't a joke, so don't worry about having to do any straight hippie stuff. But what this will do is really stretch out your muscles, so that any work you do during the week is even inconsistent. We're gonna start with some relaxed planks. Watch what I do and follow along, okay? Now hold this pose as long as you can. Our target time is 1 full minute for each leg. I could see Daisuke's expression and feel his mood from the front. He wasn't enjoying this. Wow, he wasn't enjoying this at all, making some audible sighs. I thought I'd just better press on with the exercises. Okay, good job. Now because during games you'll be making lunge motions, it's key to keep those muscles supple to reduce the risk of strains and pulls. The next exercise is called the leg pullback. I will really help reduce that risk, okay? So again, follow my lead and hold this for 1 minute each leg. After about 20 seconds I could see Daisuke abandon the pose and stand up. This is stupid. Is something wrong, Daisuke? This is a waste of my time. I need to be practicing shooting, not joining a woman's yoga club. Coach asked me to do this because then I go speak to him and tell him it's a waste of my time. He immediately started walking off to our dressing room. I was a little surprised at the reaction. It is not really professional to quit during a session like that. I completed the session with the rest of the team and they really seemed to enjoy it. Some of the players commented that they got really deep stretches going. Usually, they need a cycle to stretch out as deeply, so I think this will be really useful for them. As the session ended, the players went to the dressing room and Daisuke came back over. Coach says I don't have to attend, so thanks, but no thanks. Okay, I have to talk. I'll have to talk to him later. Is there some problem with the exercises? Yeah, they're dumb. They don't do anything. With all due respect, you tried for less than 5 minutes. You're not going to field. I don't need to. I know you're new in here and want to make a good impression, but I've been with the club since childhood. I don't need school coming in telling me how to manage my own fitness, so leave me out of it, okay? With that, he turned around and walked off. I hadn't expected the resistance to the exercises at all. Really, they're quite simple. It's not like I was asking them to do anything special or strange. I guess there wasn't so much I could do about it. Our game against Shimizu is in a couple of days. I finished up and met with Yuichi. We were hungry, so decided to grab a beef bowl together. So training was fun today. It was good to see you there. Of course, I already knew most of the stretches. Does that make me teach his pet? I guess it does. I'm still kind of annoyed that Daisuke's walking out though. He's an independent kind of guy. He does his own thing, you know. Yeah, but I still think it's really disrespectful to just walk out so quickly. But he's the senior striker on the team. He can kind of do what he wants. Still, there's no reason to be unprofessional about it. I can see your point. He could have been nicer. Want me to have a word with him? No, it's okay. I'll see how it goes.
Alright.
Looking forward to a charity shield game? You bet. I'll be the first time I've really seen him play. Coach said he's going to start me for the game. He said I've been sharp in training and wants to see what I can do. I think I've got you to thank you for that. Aw, my face went bright red. He still has the ability to do that to me. I was looking forward for the game. I still have one of the best seats in the house after all. These beef balls are still not getting old. Besides, even if they were, I think I still come here. This place will always remind me of the man I love. Mijn stem begint pijn te doen, een klein beetje. Dus ik neem een 5-minute break. De break zou gewoon in recording gebeuren, dus ik moet het gewoon even herbewerken. En dan ben ik zo meteen terug en dan zal het waarschijnlijk wel eens beter zijn. Oké, daar ben ik weer. Mijn stem zou nu iets beter moeten zijn. Ik heb even een 10 minuten break gehouden. Hij hoorde eigenlijk 5 minuten zijn, maar ik heb er 10 minuten van gemaakt, want waarom niet? Wow, the atmosphere here is amazing. Game day really feels like a special event. Because I'm on staff, I get to sit pitch side, of course, and maybe needed for assisting the medical team with stretchers. Stretchers bedoel ik. That's unlikely though. Now I just get to sit back and enjoy the game. Wow, the group really are excited for this. You wouldn't know it was the first game of the season. It was kind of silly for me. It was kind of silly of me. But I never realized that shirt Yuichi wore all the time was the FC Tokyo replica shirt. Of course, now he's wearing the real deal, with his name on the back. I checked the press this morning and everyone expects FC Tokyo to lose. With the crowd on our side, I don't see how he could. What a first half. Shimizu went ahead with an early goal, but Tanaka in midfield scored from the long range to tie the game. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is great. They didn't need me at the halftime, so I get to stay out and enjoy the atmosphere. There she is. Yuichi, good job right there. These guys are tough. I'm tired already. Want to stretch with me? Sure, so are you enjoying the game? You bet, it's really exciting. Hopefully we can make it even more exciting in the second half. We made a couple of tactical changes that should help us counter them. Coach really knows his stuff. I have total faith in him. I know you do well. You're going to be here after the game? Well, of course, I'm not going anywhere. Good. There's the guys now. Gotta go. Go get him, Yuichi. The score is still tied at 1-1, and there's only a couple of minutes to play left. Go, Yuichi. I'm really getting into this. Huh? Oh, one of Shimazu players tripped over the ball. Now Tanaka has it end. Nice, Tanaka. He put on a long ball right at Yuichi's feet. He's got a clear shot. Yes, goal! Oh my god. He did it. He smashed it in the bottom corner and is running to the corner flag. And there it is. The final whistle. We won. Now the whole team is running over to him. I have to go too. Yuichi. You did it.
We did it.
What? Oh my god, is you really...
I know I've got my faults, but to me, you are perfect. You make me a better person. I can't bear the thought of being without you for one single day. I always want you to be by my side. And I promise to help you in whatever you choose to do in life. I love you. So, will you marry me?
Oh my god, yes, of course I will. The crowd erupted in cheers as I leapt into his arms. He was sweating and shaking from the adrenaline of it all, but I didn't care. Maybe it was a little soon, but I still didn't care. Because I agreed with him, I want to be around him, always. I love you, Yuichi.
I love you too, Aya. Always.
After the excitement of the game, I decided I'd leave the position with the club. It wasn't that I didn't enjoy it, but my interactions with Daisuke and the coach staff wimping out dropped me the wrong way. In the meantime... Good morning, Mizuki-sensei. Are you ready for your first day? Absolutely. I guess there's no need for a tour, but in the office and the teacher's lounge is next door if you need somewhere to relax at lunchtime. I'd accepted this position that the sports coach is back at Kawachi Gakuen. This means that I'll be coaching the volleyball, as well as the other sports programs the school runs. Of course, there's been a lot of new students since I was here. So, in the time flies over, you find all the new waivers and forms. Yuichi was a little sad I wouldn't be at club with him anymore, but we're still going to keep similar schedule. Besides, on days where he plays out of town, I'll be spending time with Mom. We did go and get our nails done. I'm always ashamed to admit it, but I really had fun. I just hope I don't break one while I work. Thanks, Nozawa-sensei. Please call me Chiaki. I've got to go for a meeting now. You be okay by yourself? Yeah, I have to create lessons planned tonight. Right? Wow. Right? Thank you, I'm happy to have you back. It's nice to be back. And truthfully, it was nice to be back. Things had finally all fallen into place. I have a wonderful fiance, a great relationship with my mom, and the start of a rewarding career. It's not volleyball, but who knows, maybe I can move into coaching professionally in the future, if I can get a girls team to do well. I'm just happy to be involved, however I can be. This feels right. I don't think me and Yuichi will get married anytime soon, we're not in a rush after all. But finally, after all these years, I worked out what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to be. I even booked me and Yuichi and my grandpa for summer break. I really think this is the beginning of something amazing. Last ending, game complete. Holy shit, dit was amazing. Dit spel was echt geweldig. Helaas is dit wel de laatste aflevering. Ik zou zeggen, volgende keer, volgende week voor jullie, gaan we een hele andere visual novel doen. Want ik blijf hiermee doorgaan. Ik vind het echt leuk. Impulse van dezelfde makers. Dus het gaat ook leuk worden. Impulse zou niet dit soort scènes moeten krijgen van bijvoorbeeld naakt en stuff. Want er is bijvoorbeeld ook, er zijn geen patches voor niks. Geen speciale patches. In ieder geval, het was amazing. En tot de volgende keer.